Yo,
What it do?
what up, y'all? It is another podcast, Unmanageable Negro podcast.
Yes, sir.
Podcast number 18.
Yes, sir. Yes,
We
sir.
got Alton Walker show right here, man. What's going on?
Comedian Marvin H, a.k.a. the Grumpy Uncle. We in the UN.
Yes, sir.
Unmanageable Negro podcast. This your boy Wellington Juku Nation. What up?
Appreciate y'all tuning in to another podcast. Man, we getting a lot of love. A lot of people showing love, man.
A lot of love, man.
Y'all look really listening to it on iTunes. A lot of people is tuning in on iTunes, man, and streaming, and so we
appreciate that.
We appreciate that, man. We gonna keep it going, man. Is this is what we do, man.
We gonna act
Manageable
today.
Negroes. We got a lot of stuff going on this weekend, man. For those y'all don't know, well, y'all should know by now. Had two mass shootings.
Yes.
Went down. One El Paso, and the other one was Dayton.
Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
Trump said it was Toledo.
Trump is a ass wipe.
Now, here's the thing, man.
He said, now, I'm going to be honest with you. When he said Toledo, I'm like, nigga, was this really planned? And he just happened to miss that it was Dayton, Ohio, the ones that really actually got shot?
Man.
I'm starting to think these boys be giving him, we meant to hit. No, Toledo is something we going to do in December. We hit them in December.
Some people say these are government ran. They think the government be behind these.
I don't. I don't subscribe to lots of conspiracy stuff. I just know it's crazy people out there. I mean, I know people who have snapped out and killed people. It's some ignorant people out there, you know.
But you've been talking about these people, man.
Yeah.
You call them socially
awkward white dudes.
White dudes.
You know, we've been profiling black folks and Muslims and Mexicans for so long. We need to add socially awkward white dudes to that group. You can spot them all the time because they had on them industrial strength New Balances.
You know what's interesting? Sometimes it's not even socially awkward ones. It's just
ain't none of them getting no ass. They all socially awkward.
It be white guys that just be doing it.
You see the picture of the last three?
Did you see the video of the person that was talking about, hey, man, my name is Parker, and I hate Negroes?
So he wasn't one of the shooters, was he?
No, he wasn't.
His family is well off.
Okay.
Still make him socially awkward. If you are adjusted and getting ass, right? Remember when you was young, you started getting a little ass? The cats that wasn't getting ass was feeling some kind of way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You socially awkward. You're not out there at the parties. You don't get invited to nothing. You're an outcast.
I actually used to friend those socially awkward white dudes that you're talking about. They quiet. They really don't be around a lot of people. They very to themselves. Walk around head down. I know exactly who you're talking about. And but one of my and I posted about it. The dude in El Paso turned himself in, and the fact that it was so peaceful. He's in handcuffs, and I'm like, wow.
He should have had his head blown off.
It's disgustingly peaceful.
After
peaceful. This man just murdered him, the audacity of the police to not even feel enraged enough to shove his head across the dashboard before putting him in. They put him in gently. I almost think that white police officers feel sorry and would like to take them out for a meal, Snapchat, and talk to them politely and say,
crazy.
Why are you even here? I think that they get to jail and tuck these criminals, these murderers in. Actually read them a bedtime story before tucking them in. I think these officers arrest these white men with tears in their eyes of regret, like, man, I got to do this.
It happened all the time. I don't care if he turned himself in. Y'all life didn't feel threatened after this man shot 20 people.
He should have. We seen him in handcuffs. His face should have been bloody.
Like it was. I don't care if this man came in like you. He just shot 20 people. Y'all wasn't scared that he was walking towards y'all. How did he surrender? I don't understand how you not be afraid and tackle a dude. Like he wasn't even on the ground. It wasn't like they caught a picture of him on the ground. They didn't tackle him. They didn't. It just come on.
It looked.
Like, what the?
When I saw the photo from the angle of the guy, I guess was a bus driver.
Mm-hmm.
He was in a bus and he took the photo. When I saw him hit that angle, it looked as almost like they were like, "Hey, are you hungry?" Do you
But you
need
know they
anything
did.
to
They
eat?
did that to
with
one dude.
with the other one.
The dude that
Dylan
Dylan
Ruth.
Ruth shot
Yeah,
the black
Dylan Ruth.
people. They
took him
stopped
out
by
to Burger King.
Yeah.
Probably asked him, what do you want? Probably let him select. You want
Yeah.
item 5, number 4. They treat these niggas like they feel
How,
sorry.
and I'm trying to figure out why they're not, and everybody, why they're not categorized as terrorists.
I don't know.
And the fact that Trump will come out and talk about mental illness and
They
video
are
games.
terrorists.
Video games,
Because
bro.
they're complicit in what's happening, man. It doesn't affect them. They don't see black people. They don't see minorities as equal human beings. Even a lot of them that claim they like minority, they like them as you would like a favorite dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like they don't see us as a complete human being. So our plight, our gripes don't affect them. So now they're not gonna go out their way to fucking do nothing. And that's why
Yeah.
I think we need to, like you said before, but I agree, we need to stop trying to explain shit to white people. They know what they doing.
They know.
They know what they doing.
it's
They
clear.
Nothing
know
to
what's going
explain.
on. Ain't nothing to
There's nothing to
explain.
explain.
I don't debate with
Ain't
them
nothing to
online.
explain.
If
This
they
is
come
crazy.
in my comment section with hate, I'll delete it and call it
Yeah.
a day. I'm not here to explain nothing to you with Google, with all
All this
these
stuff going on.
information,
Eric
all this
Eric
access to
Garner.
information, and you mean to tell me I still have to? You a goddamn
You
lie.
tackle
think I still
Eric
have to
Garner
explain
and
this?
choke the mess out of him, and then you take a dude that just killed 20 people.
That's crazy, man. But what we gonna do, man? Because it's getting worse and worse
Pull
and worse.
our
man.
resources out of their communities. That simple.
But to not get shot, like it's like we got families, we got moms and sisters and kids, and what we gonna do? It's like the world is becoming the Wild Wild West. Well, America.
Yeah.
Do you know we only make up 3% of the planet, but we got most of the guns on Earth is in America. Most of the freaking guns. We got more guns than human beings here.
That is by design.
Crazy, yo.
That is by design. They
Man.
want us to be fighting. You know who don't have to worry about this? Rich folks. Because
they
what
about
do
the
they
money.
have? They have their own police. They have these police. They even tip the police that are in their neighborhood.
So what's the answer? Do you think everybody should be armed?
I think people need to be more aware. One, and they need to
I
go
don't-
ahead. Here, one, I want them to pass. What did they pull the bill in which Obama said that you have to have a mental background check?
I think that definitely need to be done.
If you have a mental health issues, you should not be able to purchase that.
A
When he
purchase
said
gun.
that, it came 75,000 people came up
Yep.
on the radar that had mental health issues
with guns.
with guns. And they
Got to
said
loosen up on them HIPAA laws, man. If you say something crazy to your psychiatrist, and they need to be able to go tell it.
Yep.
And then they gotta get tighter on these weapons, man. I own multiple guns. I'm not against
And it's so
guns.
easy to get one.
So 20 minutes.
It's so easy
20
to get
minutes.
one.
It took me 20. That last gun took me 20.
It didn't take me
minutes.
long. It didn't take me that long, dude. I went to go. I went to go
That's what
buy a
I'm talking
gun, bro. My background check came back so fast. I said, man, I need to go do something. I don't like how fast my background
the
check.
background
crazy.
check.
That joke came back in
Background
5 seconds.
check.
That joke said, "Oh, you good?" Bam,
Yeah.
gun.
That background check came faster than McDonald's fries at the drive-through
actually
window.
was.
And they make it so easy. 'Cause I don't know about you,
I'm like, oh, that's
but
clean.
the guy there at the gun place, he filled out my paperwork for me. Because they wanted to go smooth. They wanted to be. It's in their best interest to put weapons in everybody's hand. They really do think that
Yeah, the
good
purchase gun
guy
is easy,
with
dog.
a gun shit is fucking. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't want everybody walking around here with no fucking pistol because I don't know you. Fuck you telling me
It's
you're a
too
good
easy.
guy. You might be a fucking lunatic. You crazier than the fucking
If
criminal.
anybody with any mental health issues should not, that is the dumbest shit I've ever
purchase
heard
a
in my
gun,
life.
yeah.
You should not be allowed to purchase a gun. If you've gone crazy on Facebook, any social media platform,
Yeah.
talking about I hate this race or I hate this race, you should not be allowed to have
It
a
should-
gun.
It
Period.
should be a longer process instead of like
Anybody
you
that
literally can go into a pawn shop. You go anywhere and
a gun show, like no
a gun show and
background
purchase
check.
it. And it should be a little bit more process to buy something that can kill people.
If you gotta have a driver license to drive a car,
Yeah.
you should need to have a license to operate a firearm.
Now that could be something. That could be something.
They proposed that.
But-
The Republicans
but-
were like, no.
Yeah, because at least when they do a better background check when you go get your license because you got to get fingerprints, you got to
Yeah.
do all that, and they don't come right away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing they doing more investigation of you when you purchase.
And please don't think all the people opposing any kind of gun laws is white, because a bunch of black folks is in opposition to that shit. They come on my page all the time and I say shit.
Yeah.
You know, if you say anything against guns, they think you some kind of liberal loon. I got fucking more guns probably than most of the people who come on my fucking page. But I ain't stupid. And we can't walk around here in the wild, wild west. We can't do that.
Yeah.
We got to have structure and boundaries in society.
Got to be some kind of
Got to be
structure.
some kind of fucking shit.
But what to do with these white boys? I think as soon as somebody address it from, and I know Trump ain't gonna do it. Obviously he's not. But you got to address the issues, man. Like minorities ain't doing these mass shootings, and it's obvious.
Yep.
It's obvious. When is somebody going up? And
White males dominate mass shootings like black folks in the NBA. Dominate football and basketball.
Draft.
When it comes to mass shootings, they win every WNCAA championship hands down with nobody, no competition, hands down. Mass shootings is the one thing that white males don't have to worry about illegal aliens taking from them, period.
I think that this is all a result, well, part of it, a result of them removing bullets from the school. Because they don't even know how to handle adversity no more. When they left us alone, you had to deal with your bully and you either beat his ass or figure it out. You learn how to deal with people. Now they get up and the girl don't want to give him no pussy. Got to deal John Letter. Now he want to kill everybody. Or the black dude, he feel like got his job or some stupid shit. Now he want to kill everybody. You know,
from my understanding, this is race. This is almost like a race crime. A race.
Yeah. The dude in El Paso.
Almost.
Yeah. I mean, but
this is.
The dude in
they
fucking
say
Dayton killed his sister.
His and boyfriend, but the rest of them was black.
Yeah.
That was
a black club too.
It was 9 people.
Yeah.
And 7 of them was black.
6 of them was black. 6 of the 9 people were black.
But I think it was a black club. That's what
And you know what's crazy? That's
yeah.
crazy that his sister was included in that.
He shot his own sister.
So
she must have been
one of the 2 white people.
I don't know what
he knew.
Now that right there, I don't know why you shoot your own
today sister. They talked to some people who went to high school with him, and he was making lists of who he wanted to kill and women he wanted to rape when he was in high school. The cops came, pulled him off the bus one time. So he was a lunatic.
And they gave him a gun.
Gave him a gun.
Unless he
not only did they give him a gun, what did he have? Was it an AR-15?
All I know, he had 2 drums of ammo, which hold 100 rounds apiece. So
he could have did way more damage than that.
If he would have made it inside that door, he shot 9 people before he made it into that club.
You know,
if he'd have made it inside that door, man,
you know how the police reached him so fast? Because they were in the vicinity already.
Because it's a club district, so but
that's
just
crazy.
That's crazy, man.
And he had Kevlar vest on. He already had body on.
We living in strange times, man.
We've been living in strange times, which is crazy because white folks been doing this. They've been doing this for the longest.
But we, in our job, we work in front of people. We work in front of crowds, man. That's a concern. Like, it's just people are so freaking crazy, man. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even really go to concerts and stuff like that. It's just completely ridiculous to me, man. And I just don't know where it's going to end because even if they make some laws about gun control or anything like that,
you still can get them.
Motherfucker, you still can get them probably, but the people who already got them. See, black folks don't stock up on guns like white people. White people have arsenals in their house.
Well, white folks been starting their kids off early with guns.
Early.
My mom and dad, they still to this day, my mom is scared of guns. My dad is really scared of guns. My dad, I had my gun on me. He was like, man, that gun up. They're like, black folks are scared of guns.
My mom
white
was
folks,
my dad got plenty of guns.
White folks, they train their kids at 5, 6, 7 years old. They be out there in the backyard aiming shotguns, and they do it early. Black folks, we always.
Why do you think that is?
Because they preparing
for what?
I don't even
race
know.
war.
I can see that.
For some bullshit to pop off.
Yeah, they out there killing
deer
and
they losing the country. This is the first generation of black men.
Yeah,
this is the first generation of white men who are not the majority. They're not going to be the majority. And in 2043, white people will be the minority.
But you know what bothered me is that they literally tried to silence Farrakhan. And Trump is way worse.
Way worse.
There's nothing to compare. There's nothing. Farrakhan he's not inciting acts of violence
division
against one group of people or minorities. He's not inciting that. Matter of fact, he's about lifting yourselves up. He's about
That's crazy.
your community.
Like, Trump is dangerous, man.
He's dangerous. He's absolutely fucking dangerous.
And
it's like we're in a fucking James Bond movie.
He's
I mean, like,
dangerous,
where's Batman? He's the villain. Like, what the fuck?
And you know what's crazy?
And
I'm so tired of talking about politics. I never in my life would I have ever felt the need to even speak on politics, but now it's like, because it's creeping into, it's pouring into your own backyard. I don't even like to watch comedians talk about politics anymore.
I'm so
as soon as they talk,
I'm gonna say it like this too. Again,
I just change the channel.
Any evangelical Christian
yes.
that is continuing to support this man,
you are a false prophet.
you are. I can't. I don't even know what to say to you. I'm looking in the camera dead at you
I know what to say to him.
because
You're a piece of shit. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Because I don't to see the hate and what he is causing, and it's proof. Because I believe the boy had pictures of Trump spelled out in guns, and they were going into these. We were just watching that on CNN, going to these forums, and they're talking about this is coming. It wasn't like that before Trump got in office. I mean, it was like that, but it wasn't in your face like this.
The womb got open when Obama got in there because they never thought that a black man would be in charge. And so it's like with all of the hate and craziness they did during Obama's 8 years, they got rewarded for it with Trump. So now they out of control.
They out of control.
I keep telling people we're in the middle of a bigot renaissance.
And with
young
Trump
people
like
need
that,
to get,
as a young man, and you hearing that come from the president,
Yep.
dude, if you already got hate in you and your president got hate in you, and you feel empowered to do whatever. You feel empowered to go shoot and kill 20 people.
How y'all feel about the way Candace Owens be going hard for him?
Somebody need to throw something at that stupid ass motherfucker yamp.
What's the yamp?
A young tramp.
But you know what's crazy?
Huh?
You know what's crazy? I don't care to give her props, but the way she calls out the Democrats and the bullshit they've been doing,
I still want
it's like
somebody
they
to chunk a brick at her.
They making it too easy for her to
Pussies.
They don't have the financial backings that Trump has.
Or the will.
They keep trying to
nice.
They do some of the dumbest shit that you've ever seen in your life with this pandering. Go into soul food restaurants holding up chicken in photos. And you think
which one of them did that?
Nigga, all of them. Bill Clinton was in a photo. He went to a soul food restaurant. Bernie Sanders was the one that held up a chicken hugging him close. Nigga, how could you not be upset and disgusted? You like, I can't do shit.
Charlemagne them had Hillary on the fucking Breakfast Club talking crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They dismantled Kamala Harris
Oh,
easily.
the old girl got
easily.
She got her ass.
And she ain't, and it ain't like they providing any tangibles.
Oh, she got her.
But she obliterated.
The Hawaiian representative.
I don't even know her name, but she. She drilled her.
Something like that.
Oh, she drilled Kamala, man. I just like.
But you know what? The internet gave her the info. The internet, listen.
But they been knew about that with Kamala, man.
She knew that. I don't even know why she thought to run. Because ain't nobody going to vote for you. She's not like she black. What is she, half Indian?
I don't know what she is.
She's Indian.
I think she
ain't black.
She always black.
No, she ain't even.
Somebody
partially
black. No, somebody black.
Nah,
one of her parents,
she Indian
one of her parents
and
who Kamala's black? She got
one of her parents black. I think one of her parents not black.
it's
I don't know how it is, but she black though. She got some black in her.
She claimed black. She went to HBCU.
She definitely got some black.
She AKA.
I think it's Jamaican. Hold on. I don't even think.
But she ate up.
No.
I can't think of the girl name, but boy.
Yeah, she got her ass. And Kamala ain't see it coming.
She ain't see that coming. I don't know how she ain't see it coming because it's out there.
I ain't impressed with none of them. And until one of them stands up in a public forum and say Trump's a piece of shit, they getting close because they call them racist. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. Her daddy black, ain't it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, dad. Her mom
her
Indian.
daddy black.
But I mean, it's just crazy. I just hate the fact that we just can't walk around. We got to be on edge all the time. You know, you know, you get these people out here, these rednecks, and they walk around, especially here in Georgia, with full arsenals on them, open carrying and shit. And I'm supposed to be safe. I'm supposed to feel safe because you out here with a gun. No, I don't know you.
And like I said, as a president, man, you are the president of America, which means you for everybody. You know what I'm saying? One thing I can say about Trump, Obama, he's for everybody. Like, I'm not going to say one thing or say something to make a certain group of people the outcast any kind of way because I'm their president too.
Even when
you know what I'm saying?
9/11 happened, Bush went to a mosque and said Muslims are not our enemy, terrorists are.
Yeah.
You think Trump would do some shit like that?
Yeah, no.
His fucking head will explode.
For him to isolate Muslims is just
Trump
like, come on. How
runs on the lowest common denominator, which is race, guns.
He appeals to the worst of us.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
There's no brain power before, and it's easy to appeal to these folks because a lot of them be just a bunch of ignorant motherfuckers. Americans are the easiest people to manipulate because they've been so brainwashed and they're controlled by the simple fear of race. Simple. That's it. That is the biggest fear in America for white people is that black people would take over. That's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And you know what? What bothers me, what you just said, is that little boy in Dayton already had an issue of him writing a list of people who killed and women to rape. You know what? I kind of blame everybody that knew about that letter, knew about that situation, and let it go.
Yeah.
Because that boy should have been somewhere.
But you know what we say in society all the time? You see it online all the time. You're not allowed to criticize nobody.
No,
everybody's equal. No, motherfucker. If he acting crazy or she acting crazy,
that's the answer.
I'm gonna call it what it is.
That's the answer.
That's the answer.
We need to call
my
that
ass. Kiss my ass passionately, fucking tongue out.
Like if you in a high school or you dealing with somebody that's doing awkward stuff and saying awkward, like don't take that stuff lightly. As soon as you hear something that's out the way, you need to report that. And after you report it, the fact that they did report this and they went after him and he still was able to get guns and able to do whatever. I blame y'all for letting them out, for letting them loose. And why did y'all let them
see
loose?
it all the time. People coddle people they close to, even if they fucking something wrong with them, or your bleeding heart goes out. Let me tell you something. If you are a threat, if you pose a potential threat, I'm gonna say something. I don't give a damn.
Of that, man.
I got time for that shit.
And you know your son got all these doggone guns and creating bombs in your house.
Fuck your job.
How you not know?
Go to HR. If you got an employee acting a fool, go to HR. Fuck that shit.
How you not know your son got all these arsenals in and don't question that?
Because they don't go in their rooms. You don't do like black folks. Black family, you don't own no room. I take the door off the hinges. It's my door. My clothes I'm letting you wear, everything about you, I'm going to know. I'm going to go through your room when the hell I feel like it.
Yeah,
Tanner don't get that.
Yeah.
Dayton, Ohio.
So, we got a lot of work to do, man.
My condolences out to the families.
Out to the family,
man. And the
I
victims.
hate to say thoughts and prayers, man. I hate to say that, though, because we just keep doing that. And
it keep happening.
It keep happening.
And then we get off of it, and then it happen again. And it's the same white boys doing it. Same type of white boys doing it.
One got pushed down on the
y'all know,
tired of that.
Do y'all realize that there was a mother who died shielding her 2-month-old child?
Yep. In Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
Same white boys
What's crazy,
doing it.
It was a white woman.
Yep.
Who happened to be, I believe, married to a Hispanic man, Hispanic gentleman.
It's sad.
How crazy is that? How crazy is that?
We praying for y'all,
hey,
man.
So my condolences to you
Condolences, man.
Yeah.
It's just time for us to all start pulling our resources together. Let's make sure we vote in the right laws. And not only that, support your economy. Stay armed. Become wiser. Become stronger. It doesn't get easier. You just have to get better. That's it. Yeah. That's the bottom line. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of the people. Report everybody that starts talking reckless.
Yep.
Report
I don't see how
any and everybody that starts talking reckless.
I don't see the answer. I don't
know
hold
the
back.
Answer.
I don't know the answer
Call
to
them
stop
out.
A white boy from going in shooting up 30, 50 people. I don't know how you stop that. Even if you put in gun laws.
And it was crazy.
How you stopped a white boy doing that?
It was crazy. They so overlooked. They're giving that pass. We've seen it where tons of rapist white men have gotten off without being arrested. So they it's almost like they're encouraging them, saying you can fuck up. It's okay.
It's like, I mean, and it keep happening, man.
So once again, it doesn't get easier. You just have to get better, be aware, be alert, report any suspicious activity.
White boys.
Report your neighbor. I don't give a damn.
I'm reporting everything. I don't care
activity. Period.
I'm gonna tell it. You understand me? I'm gonna tell it.
They be talking about don't judge stereotype.
Yeah, don't judge a book by a cover. You better show it with the right cover.
Let me see you with a trench coat and it's 90 degrees outside.
I'm motherfucking try to peel the meat off my finger to call 911. Come get this motherfucker.
Shoot, y'all be stereotype these Muslims when they be having when they have their cloth on and all that stuff. We gonna be start stereotyping them white boys.
They need to let that.
I hear white boys say woo.
All the terrorist attacks in America.
I'm gonna say this. You
thus
know what?
Far.
And what bothers me,
white males.
I leave it alone because I went to a church, man. I mean, one time I went to a church. This is how bad they stereotype. They were putting up. We were talking about missions and stuff, and they were putting up. They put up a Muslim person that had the whole cloth on.
Yeah,
and they literally said this, and I stopped going to this church because of this. They were like, "What y'all think about them?" They were like, "Well, I'd be cautious," and like they was really stereotyping these Muslims.
The power of brainwash. You know what?
And I'm like, y'all church though, like y'all Christians.
Brainwashing.
I stopped going.
It's simple. It's all they do is repeat the same thing over and over and over again. But you don't even have to consciously be aware of it. Subconsciously. So if you put out there that you have to constantly watch white males and constantly make sure you put pressure on your legislation in the Supreme Courts, because Trump appointed the Supreme Court. He appointed the judges for the Supreme Court.
They're saying it now, though. And
they may not say it, but I'm officially saying we are police and white boys now.
But they're saying it. That's part of the angle. Like Don Lemon says all the time.
We about to start.
He started saying that shit all the time.
White
men are number one threat.
And what's crazy, they went in on him because his boyfriend is white. Mm-hmm. They went. I'm talking about they was heated.
We watch y'all white boys.
But they love Candace Owens.
We gonna watch them white boys, man.
She be going hard.
They love you as long as you conform.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have to conform, and then if you don't conform, then that's to them. That's you're being racist.
I want to be loved for who I am.
And you can't. You cannot get not all white people. You can't get a lot of white people to understand my conforming and your comfort. I don't give a fuck about it. Your comfort means nothing to me. I'm about living my life. I'm being civil. I'm not bothering nobody. I don't have to conform to what you think.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy? It is some great white people out there.
There's good people. Just good people out there.
Also people who are out there on the forefront fighting this bullshit.
Man, I know white people that
they don't and they shouldn't have to do it alone, just like we shouldn't have to do it alone, just like Hispanics shouldn't have to do it alone. We should all come together one way or another, because to be honest, these rich folks don't give a damn about those folks that's not in their tax bracket. They really don't. They okay with seeing us fight back and forth because all they doing is supplying the weapons. They need consumers. They need you to be fearful so that they can keep putting these weapons out on the street, sell more weapons. Anytime gun shit like this happen, gun prices, the gun sales go up. I promise you that.
Yeah, and I do believe there's good white people, but I don't believe. I believe there's no white person that wouldn't take it, that don't know their privilege and won't take advantage of it. I just don't. Here's why. Because I think some white people, the good white people, there's good white people, but the good white people don't realize that they still have something in them that makes them feel superior.
I know some white people that are salt of the earth, man. Like they don't.
But when
they don't shy away from the fact that they understand what it is.
Right.
They understand what it. They ain't out here trying to be wiggers. They ain't out here because I don't even like being around white people. Keep doing that shit. But I know white people that I've met in the military. Hell, I trust them more than I do some of my blood family. Dad always told me, he said, during the civil rights, he was like, if it wasn't for some of the white people, man, the movement wouldn't have got off the ground. They a lot of them was they were on the front line.
It's some white folks that died out there on the grind.
Yeah.
And it's
So
and
I
it's,
won't
and it's
say
dope. It's dope you mentioned that, man. Cause like I said, it's always good. Get out there and fight. We all family in this America. Period. Cause when we in the military, we go to war with somebody else. It ain't us. We shouldn't be going to war with each other. Period.
Shoot.
We brothers.
When we out, if you notice, if you in another country, we'll move on. But if you notice, when you in another country with white folks, they find out you from America, they feel like you family like crazy. Like they feel like y'all are one until you get back to America.
Until you get back here.
It's the energy, and you know,
They're just crazy, man. I don't know if you ever noticed that.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
You know what's interesting? I wish America the same energy that they have around the holidays needs to be the same energy we have all year round. Because when Christmas come around, ain't nobody racist. They
It's
are
all
happy
love.
and cheerful. They feel good giving. They feel good acting like the poor matters. They feel
told
good acting like you don't. It's not your skin color. Matter of fact, can we help y'all too? Everybody becomes real giving. But then as soon as the holiday passes, it's back to letting the news control your mind. It's back to letting the news say race, fear, war.
White folks gonna take advantage of that privilege if
fear,
they have an opportunity
war.
to do it.
So
That's
let's all
all I
cut that
believe.
shit out. Let's be family.
All right.
Let's love one another.
Bang, bang, bang. Let's get it.
Because
All
we
right,
one family in this business.
So next
Human
up,
race.
man, this has been something trending for the last couple of months, man. It just got really popping. Your boy out here, Diddy, and Lori Harvey. Diddy, let's get the numbers. 49 years old. Lori is 22.
Diddy young. I didn't realize Diddy was still that young, man.
49, almost 50. She's 22. Now, word have it is that she used to date his son.
That's the shit I can't get past.
And
Justin.
I believe Justin Combs. She dated.
What?
I think that's the one she dated. I could be wrong, but either one, it don't matter. One of them is son. She dated one of his sons, and now he is dating his ex-girlfriend's son, Lori Harvey, the stepdaughter of Steve Harvey and daughter of Marjorie Harvey. Hey,
Ain't no boundaries, man. You know what I'm
would
saying?
you date your son,
Hell
girlfriend, man?
no, man, ain't no boundaries. And I'm
You
sure
know
people
what's
come out here
crazy?
like, let him do what he gonna do. Let him live. Fuck that shit. You 49, man. She should. I'm not tripping about the age. I'm just saying she used to date your son. That's crazy.
49 is crazy, though.
That's crazy. I mean, people do that shit all the time.
I mean, they do it.
It's Hollywood, but I'm just talking about you used to date your son. Where your morals at? And then Steve them know. And you can say, well, she grown. They can't control it now, but I ain't gonna be out fucking gallivanting with you. And shit, this is weird.
And they out
this
on the
shit
boat.
is weird. This shit is weird. It's weird.
I mean, they out
You
on the
know?
boat. They touching. It's they close. They hugging.
It's weird.
They're definitely dating.
It's weird.
I'm concerned because Steve Harvey is like y'all got 3 grown-ups and a child. And for Steve Harvey to write all these dating books,
He's so wholesome.
I'm concerned about. Like Steve Harvey got all these dating books. It's not a rule not to date your son,
I'm
girlfriend.
sure he would advise any woman who came into his little book counseling, book reading, or whatever, did not do what the hell that girl doing. And if you're gonna do it, then go over there and do it. I'm not gonna go on no trip
you
with
support.
y'all. Yeah. I'm not gonna go on no trip with you and it be all on the camera on TMZ.
And he named a restaurant after his son. Y'all remember Justin's?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I never did go though. I never did get a chance to go to that.
It
Where you going with that?
You know what? No, I'm lying. I did go. I performed there.
How
I
you
actually
feel,
performed
Justin? You think he feel a certain way, man?
he named the restaurant after his son. It's almost like he's doing stuff to butter him up. To be like, hey man, I'm just messing with your girl. You know what I did for you, boy? I named a restaurant after you. Now it failed.
Hey,
but what I'm
saying
saying is,
moment, bro.
it.
Because that's like, what would y'all do when I brought her around?
Hey, he
Licking
might have
his
been.
lips?
He might have been talking too much to his dad. You know, his dad is Diddy. Might be talking about how good that thing is.
And then
Man,
you bringing her
Diddy-
around.
Diddy
See,
like-
he over there
Diddy
looking at
like-
your girl.
Diddy like, take that.
Now, you know he brought her home a couple of times.
Diddy got the shades on. You can't see when Diddy looking.
Man.
Diddy peeping the ass.
She done walked to your daddy's
Diddy
room
doing-
while you was gone.
Diddy doing the shoulders at the bitch. He hitting the bitch with the shoulders. Diddy.
Now that's bad. Now that's something I wouldn't do now.
You know what's crazy?
Now I let my
You know, Christian on pins and needles right now. Christian's starting to tell his girls don't even come to the
don't
house.
come to the
come
house,
to the
bro.
house.
Well, my dad gonna try
My
to fuck
dad will smash.
My
Don't
dad
even
trying
come to the house.
smash.
Don't come to the house. Don't come to the house.
Who else did she date? Lori dated some other dudes though.
Well, they said she was trying to push up on Jay-Z one time, say Beyonce wasn't feeling that, or so the Beehive.
Oh, I
went
remember
after.
that. Yeah, I
the
remember that.
Beehive went- She's a pretty girl. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty girl.
But
She out.
Now that's his that's actually Marjorie's daughter. It's
Yeah,
not,
That's Marjorie's daughter. That was
It's
it.
not Steve's biological
stepdaughter.
daughter.
Yeah, that was it. I set it up. That's Steve Harvey's stepdaughter, Marjorie, daughter. Marjorie, her biological
That's some
daughter.
wild shit. I just feel like we just live in an age where anything fucking goes. I just feel like it just be some
Well,
fucking
you know,
form
Hollywood
of
be on some
respect.
other.
Nah, I don't want to put
Yeah,
this out there
boundary.
like this, but somebody, I heard the mama was used to be like that though.
Heard the mama was loose. That was the word.
The word out on the street.
They
mama
good
used
for
to be
dating
loose.
family members.
That was
So
the
she
word.
got it from her mama.
I don't
Well,
know.
mama just used to
She
be
get
out.
it from her mama.
See,
Where
the
did she
mama-
get that ass? She get it from her
The
mama.
mama
Where
fine,
did
but
she
they
get
said the
the
mama was
ass
out
at?
there now.
Yeah, that's what the word on the street was.
Word on the street that mama is out there.
Yeah,
so, man,
the
you-
dad,
Like
the
in Memphis,
father
right? Like
got a book coming out. He just got out of
Ooh.
he got a prison.
Ooh.
Got
Who,
a book
Marjorie?
coming out.
Marjorie ex-husband
Got a book
got
coming
to tell
out.
all. To tell all.
Oh shoot!
And as a man, I don't even like to say tell all. I
Oh
gotta,
shoot!
how I look being on the TV. I got a tell all
Why is
book.
he in jail though?
Drug.
Why
drug
was
dealer.
he in jail?
Why was
I
it?
think drugs.
drug dealer?
He out now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
He out now.
It's going down.
Yeah.
He got to make some money some kind of way. Oh, boy.
That's crazy.
What y'all think Steve Harvey said when Diddy came over to the
No,
house?
nigga, do
What
the
he
voice.
say?
Do
What
the
he
voice.
say?
Do the
What he
voice.
say?
Hey, what's going on, Diddy? I see you and Lori done came on over here. Look, this all I'm gonna say, man, cause I ain't gonna be in your business. I ain't trying to step on your toes, big dog. You know, me and you go way back. What? Way back. I remember when you was slaying them all down. You done gave me a couple girls myself. Shit, you almost took Marjorie and got you in double dick dived off in that. But that's neither here nor there. What I will say is, do you love her?
Do you love her?
Because now, I remember your son came to my house.
I remember your son came, and I had the same conversation with him. He had the same talk.
I remember your son came to my house, and I said, Justin, do you love her? Now, I'm going to ask you the same thing I asked your son when he came to my house. Sean, because I know you're Sean. Your mama named you Sean. I'm going to call you Sean. Sean, do you love my daughter? Take that. Well, that's all I need to hear. Go and do what you got to do, baby.
That got to be awkward, man.
All right, man.
Gotta be awkward,
God,
man.
dog, boy. How
Wow.
you state your son?
Man, I didn't see. Whew, boy. Good God Almighty.
Crazier things have happened, but that is weird,
Weird,
man.
bro.
We ain't even allowed to find nothing weird no more. Folks tell you mind your business, motherfucker. I got eyes. If that shit weird to me, it's weird.
That's
weird,
weird.
man.
That's weird. Yeah.
How you
outta
look your
here,
son?
man.
Y'all, and you know he be having family gatherings on a regular basis. He
Supposed to be
definitely
bros
he
before
definitely
hoes.
about family.
You can't just say bros before hoes. You can't even say that.
Yeah.
We gonna have Thanksgiving, and y'all invite who y'all want to invite. Y'all know who I'm inviting.
But what kind of woman would do that?
What kind you think?
Now that's the question.
Yeah, but you know what? You can't say that because mother jump behind your throat.
I'ma say
I
it.
don't give a damn. That's
What
some
kind of
loose. That's some
woman
loose coochie shit.
Would date the son
Out of here, man.
and say I'm gonna leave it, and then go to the dad.
And then the first day that somebody look at him and say, "Well, dudes do," and dude will be a piece of shit if he did it too. But y'all will say he a piece of shit too. But you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah,
you know,
Gotta come down on these women.
Empowering
It-
herself.
that's
There ain't no
right.
empowering.
Empowering herself through the vagina.
Keep it in the family.
These women in Hollywood, scandalous.
Yeah.
Let me say it again. These women in Hollywood,
He said it to the camera.
scandalous. Whoa! They play zero games when it comes to getting to the It's a hot girl summer.
That's a culture right now. Scheming a dude at the bag.
Scheming a dude out the bag.
Scheming a dude at the bag.
I'm glad you said that.
That's a culture.
It is going down. That is, and it is celebrated.
Yep.
It is welcomed. To tell a woman to get a man for his back. I saw the video you posted about that woman girl talking about something. If you date me, you got to pay my bills. It's all about scheming on a nigga, getting him. If he ain't got no money, then it's ridiculous.
But you know what?
And it's celebrated. And if we say something, we got to have a woman at the table to talk about it.
Shit, me.
That's what they'll say. I'll post this. Oh yeah, how y'all gonna talk about that? Y'all ain't got a woman at the table, dude. That is crazy.
Like this.
That's crazy for you to celebrate a woman scheming a nigga. I got mad on that because that bothered me. That video, that woman talking
about you got to pay my bills to go out on
a date with me. And it was a woman real quick on the comment trying to make some sense out of it.
Oh, hit dogs will holler. I mean,
she talking about well, what she probably mean is that, she gotta get, you got her time, she gotta get her makeup done and all that stuff. Like
that makeup ain't even done right.
I
ain't nobody paying for that.
I gotta go through all this to go out on a date with you, at least you can, man.
But I think that women do that because they getting it from somewhere. Simple ass dudes out here making it hard for everybody. They buying into that shit because the whole month everybody out here getting this quick money, right? This new money, and it ain't tricking if you got it. It is tricking, you fucking idiot. You could probably got a grandmama somewhere need some rent paid or something. You out here tricking off this fucking scandalous asshole.
You know who made? So we going back to the origins.
It ain't tricking if you got it.
You know who made that song popular?
Who made that song?
Who made it?
You ain't.
It ain't tricking if you got it. Ain't that T.I.?
I don't know who made it.
You can have whatever you like.
That's T.I. though.
There's a bunch of songs out there that endorses that shit.
There's somebody else with
I just ain't never endorsed that shit.
Tricking
if you got it.
It's a group.
I forgot who made it.
It's two guys that made that song.
Tricking if you got it.
You know, folks out here raising their daughters to be like that. I would never raise my daughter to be a type of woman that I hate. I hate women who out here trying to scheme, and I hate dudes out here trying to scheme on women. Yeah. You shouldn't be trying to do that shit to one another, man.
Yeah, it's very it's definitely celebrated.
So,
in this season,
they coined it a hot girl summer.
Yeah,
it'll be a section.
Some of y'all don't even need to be celebrating a hot girl summer because you can barely afford a hot pocket. You broke.
Back mouth. Hey, man, but yeah, man. I'm glad you because I had to
because they went off because there was some girls trying to justify. Yeah, she's an escort.
To justify that.
That's an escort.
That's prostitution.
That's an escort. Anytime you pay a woman to go out on a date with you, that's an escort service.
And again, I cannot stress it enough. Because we are saying this, we are not endorsing men doing the same thing. Fuck them too. I'm just at it ain't cool with this scheming. Everybody trying to get over. Everybody trying to get over.
But it ain't.
And if you a woman and you let a fucking dude live up in your fucking house and he don't fucking do shit but smoke weed and fucking play video games all fucking day, you are a fucking idiot.
But see, that's the thing. The only difference is it's frowned upon if a man does it.
Shit, is it? Because there's so many of them doing it now.
Wait, no. It's culturally, it is culturally frowned
upon.
It is culturally frowned upon.
It's celebrated to scheme a nigga now for women. Yeah. It's celebrated.
Yeah. In music, yeah.
It'll never be celebrated for a man. You'll never see a man
you can't make a song like
get
that.
A chick and
lay
up on the couch, get a car, check a credit card.
That shit would go wood. That shit would go asphalt.
Had a bitch buy me the boots. Came to our house, put it on the couch. Gave her the boots.
We need to make a song about scheming.
I'm the reason she here because I pulled out all the roots, grabbed that ponytail. She done bought me my mail. She done bought everything to my tips and the fingernails. Bitch, I'm scheming on the hoe. Scheming on the hoe.
Scheming.
Scheming on the hoe. Scheming on the hoe.
Scheming.
Secure that bag. Secure that bag.
Get that bag.
Secure that bag.
Sell that lace front. Buy me a car.
make a whole trick until she lost all the money.
I'm thinking that, but the shit that it was only popular in the hood, man. Fucking a Project Pat, a Gorilla Pimp.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. I'm telling you, it ain't. You know what? But here, if we did, it's called pimping.
Yeah.
Like if we do it, it's called pimping. If you doing anything to a woman or scheming, it's called pimping. It's looked frowned upon, but women are doing it and it's celebrated. I don't see how y'all. Yeah, but you know,
the
it is
people
what
who
it
getting
is.
pimped now is in the industry. Hollywood.
And the dudes who letting it happen is just soft dudes getting raised, you know, making them up, making your son soft. Then he get up and be a soft ass dude, let a woman run over him and
buy everything.
and buy every damn thing
it's cool.
and cash out everything.
Now I will. Now
Well,
I will
they
say,
use a credit card on y'all women, and
now
y'all better
will,
be careful.
Now I will say this. To a degree, I understand the men who have to do this.
I don't.
There are men that are not as privileged to have game or mouthpiece or
a scrub.
or what they feel is the looks to even talk to a woman.
I know plenty of ugly niggas get by.
No, I mean we know a lot, but it's a lot of white guys that just like, hey man, if I gotta pay for it. So when it comes to support of white men buying women, yes, please let them buy all the women they can. I don't frown upon it. They need ass more than anybody else right now at this moment in time of history. Yeah. So when it comes to,
will you give white man 1-800 give some ass to a white guy?
So
he don't shoot up the fucking school, the job, the break room. Will you come? Will you come?
You know,
will you come?
So you think you think sex is the
problem? They ain't getting it.
You think if
you get on rag, you don't think about killing nobody.
That may be.
We see start setting up something up now. If you get the ass, you'll be.
They have more access to porn now than ever.
That may be the
so you ain't even. So
I hate to be honest with you. If you having sex, man, you ain't thinking about killing nobody. They may need to get these white boys.
Not unless somebody take your girl, that's a whole different.
But if they take your girl and you still provide them with some more, it will be easy.
They need a fresh supply.
And it got to be somebody beautiful, just as beautiful, just as fine.
We need to rotate them.
You'll get over a girlfriend if the next girl is just as fine.
And provide that and Jägermeister, because Jägermeister make white dudes screw anything in the Navy.
That may be the answer.
That's the answer, man. Get a bunch of threes and fours. A bunch of threes and fours and Jägermeister.
Nigga, you stupid. Nigga, you
Because these white boys got too much time, man.
Problem solved.
They don't even know how crazy white boys go over Jägermeister.
Nigga. We'll run through a pane glass window. I've seen it. Fucking full speed. Jaeger.
I actually want one right now myself.
Jaeger. And you gotta say it like that. Jaeger.
Hey man, I might
so what's the solution again, Marvin?
You gotta give them a fresh supply of ass. Just like how you do vampires. You want to keep on control. You gotta have blood. You gotta keep holes on call, man.
So y'all start sliding in their DMs. All you professional scheming on a rich
scheming
ass
on a nigga.
That's it.
I just wow.
You see some
see how that just came together?
We got a new industry.
We need all the hot girl summer.
Yep.
To meet with all the
New Balance wearing dudes.
Socially awkward niggas.
Socially awkward white dudes.
All the
and
hot
girl
mess white men and help them out. Now, go to the comment section. You see the trolls.
I'm sorry about that.
Go to the Trump sections. You see them all in there saying, we want, Trump. Go to those sections. That's where you'll find them at. In the comment sections of Trump and Candace Owens and all the Republicans. That's where you'll find them.
Come on, man. Come on, ladies.
Democrats, they just want to go buy turkey.
Y'all screwing anyway. They're screwing anyway for money. The hot girl
we
summer.
Need y'all to save these
scheme
folks.
On them, man.
People,
save us. Save us. Save us,
These boys need something to do.
We need the floozies to save us.
Don't even call them floozies.
Can't call them floozies?
Let's just call them respectable women. They doing God's work.
They know better, though.
Definitely. We need
go out there and help them in. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man.
Hot girl summer.
Man, we have really done something today. We have discovered
Yeah.
something.
Discover the solution, man.
Oh my God.
They
No more
crazy.
killing, man. No more killing, man.
So all you women with the fake
Just-
asses and the
just-
fake
just
eyelashes
getting ass
and all
get
the
money,
things
man.
Got
Get
nothing to
that
do
you
scheming.
use to cover up who you really are because you're ashamed of who you really are. I want you to go out there, put all that clown stuff up, get your balloons, your animal
Boy, that's
balloons. Go out there and entertain these socially awkward, hot, white mess men. Please.
Yeah.
Keep them from going
He'll
out
buy
there.
you a Louis
shooting
Vuitton
up.
bag.
Yeah, keep these joker occupied, bro.
Oh man,
Keep
please.
them occupied.
They
Work
got too
with
much time.
Look all that. You know, hate these niggas. No, how you gonna hate niggas if the pussy?
If you
They
haven't,
black.
you right about that though.
How you gonna hate black people if you getting?
If you
So
haven't,
That's really
sad.
what it is a cry for some ass.
That's what it is. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
I
cry
believe
for
it. I
ass.
believe it.
Hey,
I
man.
believe
You
it.
remember?
How you gonna hate
you remember,
Muslims?
You remember when babies would cry, and what you give them? Something to suck on.
Yeah, pacify. So that's what y'all are. Y'all gonna be pacified. So if he hating
Mm.
Muslim, we need a nice Muslim sister, a nice Arab lady to come and have some conjugal visits with Tanner.
Because obviously, because what I'm seeing here is obviously white women aren't enough to calm them down. Because you would think if you would really
I don't
enjoy,
think they getting nothing though.
they ain't getting
I don't
nothing.
think they ain't getting nothing.
These boys ain't get. They got too much
so
time.
they're not even supported by
No.
their own.
No, they ain't getting
They,
nothing.
they are.
These
Do
are
you-
porn.
They have
Do you
too
think
much
they
time.
look at black men as the ones that's taking all their women?
Yeah,
They
have
look at
too
us
much-
for the
they
reason.
rubbing one out every day. They
they
rubbing
too
one out.
much- They have too much time on that, and they probably ain't
They,
even doing that.
what they call it? They firing off knuckle children.
They probably ain't even doing that. These jokers got too much time on their hand, and it's ridiculous.
firing off knuckle
They got too much time to think about stupid stuff, man.
Hey.
do it all the time.
Collecting all these doggone guns and bombs and grenades
So,
and AK-47 and
We
bulletproof
we
vests.
came up with the solution.
Suckers.
Let's adhere to the solution. People.
Bump that mental
If you're gonna
illness.
be out there scheming on a rich ass, just find the right one to scheme on.
Let's go.
Make it live your purpose.
Latinos, man. Hey, you can stop that wall. You can
Let's
stop
get
that.
Live
you can
your
stop that.
purpose. Live your purpose.
Come on, man.
Right
You can
here.
stop that.
This is for the ones that's celebrating Hot Girl Summer.
Hot girl summer.
Live your
wanna talk
purpose.
yeah, make sure
No
y'all
All
more
you
wall.
other people that don't even want no parts of these men, I understand.
Just coochie walls.
But
just
for
talking
you-
about the scheming on the nigga people.
Yeah. No more wall. Just coochie walls.
Yeah, you scheming on somebody, that's what you need to do.
Them the real walls they really want,
Yeah.
So,
but because they can't get them.
We need y'all, man. You are enlisted
y'all stupid.
into the army.
All right, what we got next, man?
Marshawn Lynch talking about walls. Are they talking about diverting money from military retired?
Absolutely. Programs. Not an actual retirement pay, but programs that benefit veterans.
Say that again.
They are diverting money from retiree programs and veteran programs to fund the wall.
Oh wow, that's how they get their billions.
This is how you repay people who go out there and put their lives on the line for some shit that we have yet to see reap any benefit of. Our country is is becoming worse the more we fight over it somewhere else. But then they can't even come back home to programs that were set for them.
Oh, that's foul.
But the military is some of his biggest supporters.
Oh, you know but they are. You know, it's private. All this got to do with private companies, man. It's private companies, man. These private companies are making
So
money.
all y'all
man.
that supported him, you supported
These-
your own demise.
Every they
Your
got
own,
these money.
you supported him against your own well-being.
You do
How
your
crazy is
research.
that?
Do your research. I bet every company that's building that wall has ties to all these politicians.
Especially pharmaceuticals.
Tell you,
Especially pharmaceuticals.
they got ties back into it, man. It's all about the private company, man.
$2.5 billion on a wall they gonna crawl right under. In some
even go that far.
no, they gonna crawl right under that wall in some $10 Walmart jeans. The irony. You spent $2.5 billion to build this wall. Then I'm gonna use some faded glory. I'm gonna crawl
they're
underneath
going-
in some faded
And
glories.
what they not telling you, what the engineer said, a lot of it is not building a new wall. They replacing the existing fences. And he keeps saying they building a wall.
Yeah.
They're not. They just
just
replacing the existing shit.
And
which-
you
which
know what's
mean-
crazy?
which
they
means
not
it
even
ain't
going to research.
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
not even going to research.
It's just to make some money for my homeboys. That's all this is about, man. It's about making some money for
Contracting
his
work.
people. Contract. That's what I'm saying. 'Cause those contractors, I'm telling you, if you do deeper research and research
You
the
don't need
contractors,
surface level research to tell you
That-
that he's
it's
just
simple.
trying to employ his boys.
it's trying to employ his boys. It's as simple as that. It's just what it is. And he
Niggas
probably
just
got
gave
he got
him a
stocks
referred
in it.
gig.
He got stocks in them. He probably got some kind of money tied into stocks, and he's gonna come back. He's gonna make money on the back end.
Ain't no problem.
So it is
Oh,
what it is.
he getting reelected again.
Oh, you know he's getting reelected. They gonna make that happen. They probably hire Russia to make it happen.
I'm gonna vote against him, no matter who it is. But I think he's gonna get reelected.
Yeah, man. They making you know how much money they making? $2.9 billion, and we ain't even went to war yet. That's coming. You gonna make money on military.
I don't even
Democrats
think people.
too soft.
I don't even think it ain't even that because they all probably getting paid to throw the shit too. I wouldn't doubt these Democrats are getting paid.
Oh, they money tied into it too.
To throw the towel in.
They got money tied in.
They ain't built.
They're getting played like a puppet because
They ain't built like that to stand up against the tide.
I tell you what, they ain't
go
that
out
mad.
there, put on a show. This shit is the WWE.
They mad, but they ain't that mad.
This is the WWE. They go out there, they put on a show. Yeah, oh no, you're gonna take us down, and then they just fall.
Money,
flat.
man. It's about
They've
this
been
money.
the winner was preset.
I forget. They made so much money off this border control and all them facilities down there. It don't make no sense.
They
man.
got folks in cages down there.
So we'll stop putting niggas in jail. What we'll do, we go get the Hispanics and the Mexicans. We'll put them in.
And you got Mexican people still tell they vote for him.
And here's the thing that he did that because he know we ain't gonna fight as hard for them. Ain't nobody gonna go as hard for no immigrants.
We should.
We'll speak up,
but they
but
should
we ain't
go
gonna
hard
go
for
hard.
us too.
But I'm saying we ain't go. Black folks, yeah, people go hard. We'll march.
We've been going hard for everybody.
But what I'm saying, we're not gonna go. We're not. America is not gonna march.
Who
and
been going
protest.
hard for black folks?
I mean, I'm just. But that's why.
Didn't the gay community just get their reparations?
I just heard about that.
Name.
I'm hoping that ain't true. Either.
LGBT.
Well, but it ain't how
But what I'm
it's being
saying-
portrayed though. They
Yeah, I hope
all
that
it
ain't
is
true.
they getting the same tax break that a regular couple get.
Right.
That's all
Well,
it is.
well,
It's
say
still
this.
reparations.
Say this. When have they spoke
Don't
up
use that word.
on black issues?
Sure.
LGBTQ
Who?
all together.
Who
When have
that?
they-
The
it
alphabet. The alphabet. Just say that because your mouth gonna fall
But I
off.
don't know what you said. LGBTQ. He just got to the Q. Yeah, let me LGBT. Let me just get
What's
to
the
the Q.
acronym for them? You can't even
It's a
short-
bunch of them.
A B
All right.
C.
So for the gay communities,
Let's just say the gay community. Man.
the gay community, when have they spoke up collectively against the
Nobody's speaking up.
atrocities
Nobody
against black
speaks up
folks?
for us.
But what I'm saying is, it's easier for them to do what they doing to those and lock those immigrants and Mexicans up than black folks, because that's what they did in the '90s, and Bill Clinton and all them was a part of that. So let me stop locking y'all black dudes and niggas up. We gonna go get to these Mexicans on the border and use the same companies that prisons is using.
We
They
all
are
just
desperate, man. It's the browning of America.
It's the same company.
People are in fear. They are in fear. The world is changing before their eyes. Their granddaughters are dating Asian dudes and black dudes, and
You know why?
And then people having
Because
mixed
they
babies.
tired of dealing with
and-
crazy
and-
white men.
Well, I'm
They're
just saying.
tired of it.
Overall, a lot of the white public is horrified because the America that they peepaw and meemaw told them they was going to inherit is not there.
Yeah. And he's so cocky with it. If they don't like it, tell them to stop coming over. Damn. So,
They are tired of it.
all right, man. Let's move on, man, because we running out. What we got last, man?
Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch, man. I don't know if y'all saw it.
Watch yourself here.
I think I got.
Watch yourself here.
I thought I had the video up, man. Now, this story I came across, man, I was so disappointed. Yeah. Because y'all really tried to and I like Marshawn Lynch because he ain't apologize. I'm glad that this story ain't going nowhere. It don't seem like it's going nowhere.
Marshawn is Marshawn.
It's gonna be
Y'all
Marshawn.
understand Marshawn Lynch could have helped save the Seattle Seahawks when they were in the Super Bowl?
Oh, they didn't want them. They didn't want. Oh, you know, and I
They
got an idea.
didn't want them to win. He was right
No,
there.
they were supposed to win,
Of course.
but they wanted Russell Wilson to be the hero. They didn't want that Marshawn. Cause that was the year Marshawn was kept on talking about. I'm just here to get not to get fined.
They
Can't let a thug be a
They
hero.
threw that.
A quote unquote thug be a hero.
They threw.
Hey, Russell Wilson was supposed to win that.
When I
for him.
tell you, I saw him get that when
And throw that in.
when they were in formation.
Yeah, we all thought he was gonna get
I
the ball.
saw that at that line.
Yeah.
I had chills on my body.
He was
Like,
beast
yo,
bowling the whole
Marshawn
time.
He is such a charismatic
Yeah,
person because he's true to who the fuck he
True to
is.
the hood.
He's had a show.
Yeah,
He's had commercials. He's one of the most popular people from the Seattle
Yeah.
Seahawks outside of what's the wide receiver?
Whatever.
He ain't that no more, right?
Richardson. I can't
Yeah,
think of that boy.
I know
With the
you're
dreads.
Yeah, with the dreads.
Sherman.
Yeah. Richard Sherman.
Richard Sherman. But all right, so if y'all didn't see the headlines, Marshawn Lynch was out at this football camp or whatever, and he was out coaching, and one of the boys, you know how you do football, it could get, when you mess up, you get quote unquote punished, which is
it's
not punishment.
pretty.
It's really not punishment because you got to be in condition anyway. So you're gonna run anyway, but they use condition to discipline. So you got to run. You got to do it. But this particular dude, I'm guessing, this little boy wasn't doing right, and Marshawn Lynch said, "Get the fuck out my drill."
He was a scrub.
And so mom get to come along, and she's upset and hurt by the words of Marshawn Lynch, and she confronts him, and Marshawn Lynch is telling her like, "Yo, okay, I want to talk to you." And actually, he goes after her to try to, but he's like, "Look, I want to talk to you, but is there a man? Is there a man around? Is there a man I could talk to?" And now they're saying that he was using sexist comments. He was sexist because he asked for a man.
Anything to divert blame or plausible excuse, make these heinous excuses from the simple fact that your boy is soft. Anything to divert from your child's softness.
Yeah.
He didn't want to. He wanted to talk to somebody who would understand what he did at that moment. And he can't explain that to a woman because a woman is against that kind of and that ain't nothing sexist. Women are sensitive to
their boys.
To the way you communicate to their child.
Or he could have seen her ass getting ramped up.
Well, I'm going to show you the video, too.
And he want to go back and forth with no
I do.
So let's look at the video.
He wanted to avoid any type of conversation.
Every one of them's
All right,
fine.
that's okay.
No, my son's in jail. It's not okay.
Is there a man here with you?
Not here.
Is not a man here with you?
But I'm here. What does that matter?
Because I'm
My
gonna
son
speak to a
is
man.
leaving. I don't care. It's my son.
The thing about it is, oh shit.
All right, so that's how I'm going to stop right there.
Let me tell you something.
So
Men, don't go back and forth with no woman.
He would look bad.
Don't do that. Because if you beat her at the argument, you're going to look like a bully. If she beat you, you're going to look like a punk. It's a lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose situation.
It's a lose-lose. Don't go back and forth with no woman. Let her say whatever the hell she want to say. Men going back and forth with women in public is ridiculous. You can't win this. And unfortunately, you got a lot of women like her, very, very aggressive, and then you just walk away, man.
And like I said,
what's crazy is you approached him so aggressively.
Yeah.
What did you expect to resolve? Because when you approach somebody like that, they got to be on the defense now. You didn't come at them in a calm manner. You were simply almost on the attack. So he got to go on defense. Like, why would I want to talk to you? I want to talk to somebody who's not yelling. Is there a man? Because I expect a man who's going to talk to me to be able to address me in a calm manner.
Yeah, and I'd rather have a
because you're not level headed.
If you're gonna be coming at me like that, I'd rather say, hey, no, let me talk to a
that was
man.
respectful.
I think so too, but a lot of people say it was sexist because he was like, what that got to do with it? Why?
But you already aggressive. Get somebody out here who can talk.
I don't want to go back and forth with a woman like that.
Who understands?
It don't look good for a man to go back and forth to a woman like that. And I'm gonna tell you this. I mean, it's gonna be language when it's their sports. They're gonna be, especially football. Football is already tough.
There's no crying in football.
It's already tough and grimy and hitting. You cannot be soft and have your little boys soft. Them little boys on that field gonna say worse things to your son than the coach. So they're preparing them for all of that. And if you're gonna be a mom that's gonna be that soft and that, oh, don't talk to my son like that, don't go out there. Just understand you can't take that type of coaching. Pull them from the camp.
Put that boy in.
And they can't all be winners. Your son might be a scrub.
Right.
He needed him to do a drill. He didn't do a drill. He tapped and told him, get out and go run.
Your
son might be a little scrub.
That's
just
all it
face
was.
Facts.
And that's what you do in sports. You know what I'm saying? That's why you shouldn't go to practice if you're going to be like that. Man, my coach said all kind of stuff to us.
Hell yeah.
All right, so some of the children were as young as 9 years old.
Give a damn.
I don't care.
I don't care.
This is football.
This is football, man.
And this is Marshawn Lynch.
It ain't knitting.
But you want him to say, come on, kids. No, this is my. He said, I cuss. Okay, what you want me to stop cussing? If you don't want to hear no cussing, then don't bring your child.
Don't bring your ass out to the field.
Don't bring your child.
See, my parents ain't coming to no fucking football practice. I wish, ain't nobody do that. The coach, when you out there, you belong to the coach. The coach is the coach.
They gonna do what they do.
They do what they do. And if your child can't take it, get him off
Get
the
him off the
team.
field. Just get him. No, that's all.
Well, I
that's all
got
should
to
be
say about
done.
get him told. No, you're not.
All on TMZ. You the one submitted it to TMZ. You wanted to try to crush this dude, Marshawn Lynch. You thought this was gonna do something to his career. You wanted people to know. You brought up the word sexist because he asked for a man instead of looking at it as a way of, okay, it don't look good for him to be arguing with you. And then if he would have argued with you, you would have been like, oh, you heard how he was talking to me? He was talking to me. Well, you talking to him, you aggressive. So he came back aggressive.
Your son from football. Take him.
He don't need to be in football.
He is definitely needed on the checker team. They can play checkers, trouble, Monopoly. He is a board game player. He is not a football player.
Tic-tac-toe specialist.
Connect 4. That is his sport.
Jenga.
Hungry hippo.
You should not participate in no team sports because nobody's going to coddle your little princess or your prince.
Football?
Go sit your ass down.
Are you really worried about what this man's saying? This is football.
That's why I could never be no coach, man. Because if you go to little league practice all the time, and then back in the day, if you was a scrub on team, you rode the bench. That's what it was. You practice hard so you can get in the game. Nowadays, folks be like, I spent all this money. You ain't gonna let me get one down? No, because he's a scrub.
You should have spent that money.
You should have spent it.
Now, how would you feel if he told your son to get the fuck out of my drill?
And my son was out there bullshitting.
I would have said get out the drill too.
He wouldn't have to do that because I'd be on the sideline. The fuck is you doing? I pulled my son out of the game before. I have pulled my son out of the game before. I've done that.
For Marshawn Lynch to be that frustrated, that little boy had to do something. Now, mind you, it's hundreds of kids on the field. It's 100. You can hear him on the video. It's hundreds of kids on this field. For me to say to this little boy, out of all the 100, to get the fuck out my drill, that little boy was doing something out the way.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
there's too many kids for him to be focused on one little boy.
Picking his nose, scratching his ass or something.
So that
when he's supposed to be alert.
He was supposed to be doing something, and I'm probably sure that wasn't the first time Marshawn Lynch had to say something to that little boy. It's 100 kids out there. I'm just saying.
Now that all the parents know that this is how he trains, it is up to you to decide whether or not you're okay with your child
with Marshawn Lynch.
Now there are some Christian football teams that your child can be a part of.
Some flag
football.
Maybe flag twirling. Maybe he can do that.
And the fact that she, in the conversation on TMZ, she didn't even hear him say it. From my understanding, the little boy ran up there and told her.
He told me, Mama,
what
did he tell you, son? He told me, get the fuck out the drill.
Marshawn Lynch said, yeah, I said that. Shit, I cussed.
And
he was respectful when he approached.
That's how you handle that. Because when you get someone coming at you and they all appalled, well, did you? You say, yeah, I said it, and
I cuss.
I said
That's
it.
what I do.
And he was respectful.
I'm not gonna sit and go
he
back.
He didn't curse her out.
And he told the camera, "Nah, come here, bring the camera here." Since y'all want to record, bring the camera right here.
I want you to hear
that
all
joke
of
is
this.
so funny. You gotta see the whole 2-minute video.
Down to the camera.
Hey, come bring that camera right here. Let me tell you something. I cuss.
I ain't got nothing but love for Marshawn.
I love that dude.
Now, what's crazy is I'm shocked that he told her, because when he told that little boy, get the fuck out of my drill, and then she said, did you say that, my son? He said, yes. And I'm going to be honest with you, ma'am. I need you to get the fuck out my face. I think I would have threw my whole phone away. I would have threw the whole phone away.
Y'all go check the video out, man. It's amazing, man. Shout out to Marshawn Lynch, man. I'm a Marshawn Lynch supporter. I love Beast Mode,
man. When I sit here and tell you, you don't know how awesome it is to get people to be able to coach your kids and take your kids and instruct them and take them to the next level of their game that's not trying to fuck them.
And that's
I didn't see that one coming.
I ain't see that coming.
I didn't
too.
see that coming.
But what I'm saying is, but this is what this is.
I'm not laughing at it. I'm laughing at you because I didn't see that
I ain't see
coming.
that. But here's the thing about this Marshawn Lynch joint, man. Like the fact that
Man, you gotta applaud that.
The fact that you brought your son to this man camp, which means you respect this man.
Yeah.
And you see all the stuff he does in the community. You see what type of dude he is. He gives back. He did this. He does that. And for you to try to slander his name,
Yeah.
it's some bull crap.
Opportunist, man.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now. I bet you there's a tons of parents like, bitch, you better just pull your son.
Just pull your son. We have no issues with him.
Like I said,
And she was the only one.
where were the parents at when?
There were two of them up there.
It was
Where were the
about
parents
100
at
kids?
that need to be upset with Sandusky and all the people that allowed this man to do what the fuck he was doing out here training these kids and training these kids? Get out of here.
They probably knew too. Some of these parents probably knew.
Ought to be ashamed of yourselves. But meanwhile, this woman outraged because he said,
"Get the fuck out of my drill." That's news. That's newsworthy.
I appreciate these kids, man.
Bring the fathers back into the home, please, fathers. Please be.
And I'm sorry.
Please don't be deadbeat. Please don't be a deadbeat. We need
Fathers
you.
are needed.
We
sorry.
need you, man.
And in this situation, like I said, this is where a father was needed.
Just all she really had
Because
to do
she's soft. She's a mother.
Here's and I understand. Let me be clear. I understand why you feel upset. I truly do. You're not used to that kind of language.
That's my son.
You're not used to that. Whatever. It's not going to sit right with any woman. That's understandable. That's very understandable. But what you should have done instead of attacking him aggressively, verbally, is just say, "Hey, I would appreciate if you not use that language with my child."
Yeah.
And I will say, hey, I appreciate you get that little scrub off my damn field.
And the fact you try to get it on camera and all that's some bull. So come on, man.
And that's so you that's it.
Man.
It's
That's
that
it,
simple.
man.
Because ain't no woman gonna be
Opportunist.
used to hearing you address their child like that. It's not gonna be comfortable for a woman. And I understand that.
A woman ain't gonna want you to do that.
I understand it.
Yeah.
I understand. Look here, ma'am. I understand. Don't nobody else understand. I understand. If Grumpy Uncle don't understand, I understand.
You gonna get used to it if he out here.
Playing football.
understand.
You know
But
what some of man.
You mishandled it. You did not handle it correctly. You should have addressed him without the cameras, the lights,
the TMZs.
the people.
Because you did it all that
simply
for
said,
TMZ.
Hey, come here real quick. If you could please not use that language around my child. I don't know about how everybody else's child is okay with it. You can tell them go fuck themselves.
But Marshawn probably would say that
Screw
you
with
need
a
to get him
bat
out my
and a
camp.
baseball. You can tell them peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. But with my child, I would like for you to just say,
Here's the thing, though, too.
And I would have said, your child ain't special.
But here's the thing, though. I don't believe that was the first time he cussed that day.
No.
It was just the first time he cussed that child.
you know what's interesting? Anytime we have incidents like this, you never believe it's the first time.
I know it ain't the first time.
You don't
the
believe
first
it was
time.
the first time April Jones
Well, it was.
got ran
first
through.
time.
It was different drills. And so
First time.
everybody was trying to get to the Marshawn Lynch drill. That's what the cover
cussing all
was. So
day.
when he got there, all the parents was like, and then they got hit with the boom bap.
He been
Go
cussing.
fucking ass out my line.
They got
Shout
hit-
out to Marshawn Lynch, baby.
They got hit with the what? The boom?
The boom bap.
The boom bap.
The boom bap.
All right, man.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
We
man.
go
All the
call it though,
time.
man. It was good, man. Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning into another
Unmanageable
Negroes
Negroes.
podcast.
We love
Tune
y'all.
in. Follow us, man. Unmanageable Negroes on YouTube
Like,
and
subscribe,
on IG.
comment, share. Boom. Like, subscribe, comment, share.
There it is.
The Unmanageable Negroes, keeping it real 100.
We out, baby.
Peace.